The average office worker spends nearly a third of their week on repetitive tasks that a machine could finish before you sip your coffee. Here's the thing almost nobody realizes. Automation used to demand code, servers, and expensive engineers. But a new wave of no-code AI tools now lets anyone describe a task in plain English and watch software do it. That single shift is quietly rewiring how work gets done. By the end of this, you'll know exactly how to hand off the boring stuff to a tireless digital assistant that never sleeps. Every automation, no matter how fancy, follows the same simple loop. First, it perceives a trigger, like a new email or a form submission. Then it plans what to do based on rules you set. Finally, it acts, sending a message, updating a sheet, or generating text. Understand this loop and you understand everything. Think of it like setting up dominoes. You place them once, and every future push knocks the whole chain down on its own. Let's make it concrete. A trigger could be a new customer email. The action could be summarizing it and posting the key points to your team chat. Modern platforms connect over 7,000 apps, so almost anything you already use can talk to anything else. You just draw the connection. So let's start with the easiest win of all. Making your inbox handle itself while you do literally nothing. The real magic happens when you drop AI into the middle of that loop. Instead of rigid rules, the AI reads context and decides. It can rewrite a rude reply politely, categorize a messy list, or draft a report from raw data. This is where automation stops being dumb and starts feeling smart. Suddenly, the 50 emails you'd sort by hand each morning organize themselves before you've even woken up. Here's a real starter workflow anyone can build in minutes. When a form gets a new response, send that text to an AI, ask it to summarize the request, then drop the summary into a spreadsheet row. No code touched, just 3 connected blocks and a plain English instruction. Now let's teach the AI to actually think, not just move files around. And the time savings compound. Teams that adopt no-code automation report saving hours every single week, and those hours stack up into entire reclaimed workdays each month. That's not a productivity hack, that's a lifestyle change. You just describe what you want in normal words, and the machine figures out the rest for you. This is the leap to AI agents. Instead of one trigger and one action, an agent gets a goal and figures out the steps itself. Tell it to research a topic and it browses, reads, filters, and writes back, chaining dozens of tiny decisions without you touching a thing. It's the difference between a vending machine and a personal assistant who actually understands what you meant. And businesses are betting big on this. The market for these no-code and AI automation tools is projected to explode over the next few years as more work moves onto autopilot. Getting comfortable now puts you years ahead of the curve. Now for the guardrails. Automation without checks can go wrong fast. Imagine sending 100 wrong emails before breakfast. So build in safety nets. Add an approval step where you review before anything sends. Test with fake data first. And always keep a log so you can trace what happened. These 3 habits separate confident automators from people who create chaos. The best tasks to automate share a pattern. Repetitive, rule-based, and mind-numbingly predictable. Ask yourself 3 questions about any task. Do you do it often? Does it follow clear steps? Would a checklist describe it well? If you answered yes to all 3, that task is begging to be automated, and it's the perfect place to start today. Here's a mindset shift. You're not replacing yourself, you're cloning your most boring hours. And you don't need to memorize any tool. The winning approach is to describe your goal in plain language, let the platform suggest the steps, then tweak. Most modern builders now include an AI helper that assembles the whole workflow from a single sentence you type. Start with the task you dread most on Monday morning. That dread is a signal pointing straight at your first automation. And here's the encouraging truth. Most people who try their first automation build a working one on the very first attempt, because the tools do the heavy lifting. The only real barrier was believing it required code, and now you know it doesn't. Every hour you automate is an hour handed back to the work only you can do. So stack them. One small automation this week, another next week, and within a month you've built an invisible team working around the clock. It never gets tired, never forgets, and never complains about the boring stuff you finally left behind. The only real question left is which boring task you're going to kill off first. You don't need to code, you need to notice the boring, describe it clearly, and let AI carry it. Start with one task today.